welcome to Dessert Theater. This is an important part of the schedule for us. This is competition week, and Dessert Theater is a great opportunity for us to have a performance situation right before we go compete tomorrow, Saturday. It also offers an opportunity for family and friends to get a chance to see what we're going to be competing with. Now this year, just to give you like a little bit of backstory, we did things slightly differently this year with regard to selection, casting, and workshop with regard to the competition pieces. Some of us have been working on this since December, and what we did was we changed the way that we offered signups and gave the kids an opportunity to compete for these spots. And then we worked on selection together. Some of it was on the staff side, and some of it was taking some suggestions from the kids. And then we built the teams, casted them, and then we developed a workshop schedule. There are a lot of people to thank for this workshop section of this, and I think big thank yous right now from me to a few people. The theater games is sort of similar to comedy sports, and I would like to just take a second to thank Kathy Chambly-Bear and Maddie Hutchinson for leading the workshop. There are 7 acting categories. There's classic and contemporary, and this year we had classic workshops led by a friend of mine, Ryan Miller. Is Ryan Miller?
Yes.
Yes, Ryan Miller is here. And for the contemporary scenes, we got a chance to work with next year's drama teacher, Mr. Jonathan Westerberg. I'd like to thank you to both of you guys for what you did for the acting scenes. And then for the musical theater piece, well, also I'd like to thank Michael Aldapa for Michael has been sort of taking the lead on the Tech Olympics. There is a Tech Olympics category as well, where you're going to see an example of tonight. He workshops the Tech kids for the 8 different events that they do, which you'll hear a little bit about from them. The musical theater piece, for the music part, I want to thank Mr. Mark McCormick and Jenny for creating the track and also working the vocals on the musical theater piece. Mr. Bradley Allen Locke did the costumes for the piece, and when you see the costumes, you're going to be like, where is that guy? They're amazing. And then, yes. And the musical theater piece was headed up, directed, and choreographed by our supremely talented Mr. Christopher Albrecht. Thank you. Amazing work as usual. So, quickly, what we're doing is emulating the competition situation. So I'm having the kids do their slate. This is less theatrical. I told the kids, like, we're just going to have a wash of light. This is not about generating a show. What we want to do is, as quickly as possible, try to emulate the competition setting. So they'll be doing their slates that they have to do, and there will be an intermission in the program. Enjoy all that good stuff out there. Thank you for being here and for your support, both by being here and also I know a lot of support from home for what these kids have been doing for the last 3 months, and you're going to appreciate all that hard work. So thank you very much for being here, and enjoy Dessert Theater.
School code 014038061, and this is Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller.
You gonna wish me luck, Scout?
What do you say?
Shake his hand, Bill.
There's no necessity to mention the pen at all.
I got no appointment,
What are you
Dad.
doing?
Dad, you're never gonna see what I am, so what's the use of arguing? If I strike oil, I'll send you a check. Meantime, forget I'm alive.
Spike, see.
Shake hands, Dad.
Not mine.
I'm just hoping not to go
Well,
this
this is
way.
the way you're going. Goodbye. And may you rot in hell if you leave this house.
Exactly what is it you
I want
from-
you to know. On the train, in the mountain, in the valley, wherever you go, that you cut down your life. Spite.
No, no.
Spite! Spite is the word of purity. And when you're down and out, remember what did it. When you're rotting somewhere beside the railroad tracks, remember, don't you dare blame it on me.
I'm not blaming
I
you.
won't take the rap.
That's just what I'm trying to tell you.
You're trying to put a knife in me. Don't think I don't know what you're doing.
All right, phony. Then let's lay it on the line.
Crazy.
Leave it there. Don't move it.
What is that?
You know goddamn well what that
I
is.
never saw
You
it.
saw it. The mice didn't bring it into the cellar. What's this supposed to do? Make a hero out of you? Is this supposed to make me feel sorry for you?
Never heard
There
of
will be no pity for you. You hear me? No
it.
pity.
Can you hear the spike?
No! You're going to hear the truth. What you are and what I am.
Stop, Spike. Cut it
The
now.
man don't know who we are. The man is gonna know. We never told the truth for 10 minutes in this house.
We always told the truth.
You big blow. Are you the assistant buyer? No, you're one of two assistants to the assistant, aren't you?
Well, I'm practically.
You're practically full of it. You all are. I'm through with it. Now hear this, Willie. This is me.
I know you.
You know why I had no address for 3 months? I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was in jail. Stop crying, I'm through with
I
it.
suppose that's my fault.
I stole myself out of every good job since high school.
And whose fault is
And I
that?
never got anywhere because you blew me so full of hot air that I could never stand taking orders from anybody. That's whose fault it is.
Yeah, you're that.
No, it's goddamn time you heard that. I had to be boss big shot in 2 weeks and I'm through.
Then hang yourself. For spite, hang yourself.
No! Nobody's hanging himself, Willie. I ran down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today, and suddenly I stopped. You hear me? And in the middle of that office, do you hear this? I stopped in the middle of that building, and I saw the sky. I saw the things that I love in this world, the work, and the food, and the time to sit and smoke. And I looked at the pen and I said to myself, what the hell am I grabbing this for? Well, why am I trying to become what I don't want to be? What am I doing in an office, making a contemptuous, begging fool of myself when all I want is out there, waiting for me the minute I say I know who I am? Why can't I say that, Willie?
The door of your life is wide open.
Pop, I'm a dime a dozen, and so are you.
I am not a dime a dozen. I am Willie Loman, and you are Biff
No,
Loman.
I am not a leader of men, Willie, and neither are you. You were never anything but a hard-working drummer who landed in the ash can like all the rest of them. I'm $1 an hour, Willie. I tried 7 states, and I couldn't raise that. $1 an hour. Do you gather my meaning? That I'm not bringing home any prizes anymore, and you're going to stop waiting for me to bring them home.
Vengeful, spiteful
But
blood.
Pop, I'm nothing. I'm nothing, Pop. Can't you understand that? There's no spite in it anymore. I'm just who I am. That's all.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why is he crying?
Will you let me go? For Christ's sake. Will you take that phony dream of yours and burn it before something happens? I'll go in the morning. Put him to bed.
Or is it that remark? Biff. Right? He likes
He loves you, Bill.
Always did, Pop. Biff. He cried. That boy. That boy is going to be magnificent.
want to change you. I want to save you. I want you to see that there's some value in life, that there's some beauty, some tenderness, something's worth reacting to, something's worth feeling. Come back here, Alfred. I swear nobody is trying to kill you. But you've got to take some chances sometimes. What do you want out of life? Just survival? It's not enough. It's not enough. I'm not going to have a surviving marriage. I'm going to have a flourishing marriage. I am a woman. For by Jesus, it's about time I became one. I want to be married to a big, strong, protective, vital, fertile, self-assured man who I can protect and take care of. Alfred, honey, you're the first man I've ever gone to bed with where I didn't feel as though he was a lot more likely to get pregnant than I was. You owe me something! I've invested everything I believe in you. You've got to let me mold you. Please let me mold you. You've got me begging. You've got me begging, whining, and crying. I've never behaved like this in my life. You never cried because you were too terrified to feel anything. You need to learn crying from a manual. Chop onions! I never cried because I was too tough, but I felt everything. Every slight, every pressure, every big competition, but I fought and I won. There hasn't been a battle since I was 5 that I haven't won. And the people I fought against, they were happy that I won. Happy after a while. Alfred, do you have any idea how many people in this town worship me? Maybe that's the attraction. You don't worship me. Alfred, honey, you need to change. I'm not saying that I'm better or stronger than you are. We just have different temperaments, and mine happens to be better and stronger than yours. You're a wall. You don't fight. You hardly listen. Dear God, will somebody explain to me why I think you're so beautiful?
School code 014-05-8065, and we will be performing Taming of the Shrew by William Shakespeare.
I will attend her here, and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she railed, why then I'll tell her plain she sings as sweetly as a nightingale. Say that she frowned, I'll say she looks as clear as morning roses newly washed with dew. Say she be mute and will not speak, I'll commend her volubility. And say that she uttereth piercing eloquence. If she do bid me pack, I'll give her thanks as though she bid me stay with her a week. If she deny to wed, I will crave the day when I shall ask the banns and we will be married. But here she comes. And now, Petruchio, speak! Good morrow, Kate. For that is your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard? But something hard of hearing. They call me Catherine that do talk of me.
You lie! In faith you are called plain Kate, and bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the Cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in all of Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate. For dainties are all Kates, and therefore, take this of me. Kate of my consolation, hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of and thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs, myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved? In good time. Let him that moved you hither remove you hence!
Ow!
I knew you at the first you were removable.
Why, what's movable?
A joint stool.
Ha! Thou hast hit it! Come, sit on me.
Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
Women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such jade as you of me you need.
Alas, good Kate, I will not burden thee, for knowing thee to be young in life.
Too light for such a weight as you to catch, and yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Should buzz!
Well tame and like a buzzard.
O slow-winged turtle, shall a buzzard take thee?
Why, for a turtle as he takes a buzzard.
Come, come, you wasp, by faith you are too angry.
If I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy is to pluck it
Why,
out.
if the fool could find it where it lies.
Who knows where a wasp doth wear his stinger but in his tail?
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours if you talk of tales, and so farewell.
What with my tongue in your tail? Nay, come again, good Kate, I am a gentleman.
That's all try.
I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, why then no arms?
A herald, Kate, oh put me in thy books.
What is your crest? A cock's comb?
A combless cock, so Kate will be my hen.
No cock of mine. You approach me like a craven.
Nay, come, you must not look so
Oh,
sour.
it is my fashion when I see a crowd.
Why, here's no crowd, so look not
Oh,
sour.
there is, there is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
What you mean my face?
Well aimed at you, young one.
Now by St. George, I'm too young for
And
you.
yet you are withered.
'Tis with
I
cares.
care not.
Nay, hear you, in sooth, you scape not
I'll
so.
chafe you if I tarry, let me go.
Oh, you're not a witch. I find you passing gentle. 'Twas told me you were rough and coy, insolent. But now I find the report a very liar. Thou art pleasant in gamesome and passing courteous, but slow in speech and as sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown, thou canst not look askance, nor bite thy lip as angry wenches will. Nor hast thou pleasure to be cross in talk, but with mildness entertainst thy wooers with gentle conference, soft and affable. Oh, why does the world report that Kate doth limp? Oh, slanderous world! Kate like a hazel twig, straight and slender and brown in hue, as hazel nuts, yet sweeter than the kernels.
Go, fool, and move thou king's command.
Did ever dry am become such a rogue? And Kate this chamber with her princely Kate. Oh, be thou Diana, let her be Kate. Let Kate be cast in Diane sportful.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
It is extempore from my mother's wit.
A witty mother. Witless is her son.
Am I not wise?
Yes, keep you warm.
Oh, Mary, so it means, Miss Katharina, in thy bed. And therefore, ow! Setting all this chat aside, your father has consented that we will be married. Thus, in plain terms, I am a husband for your turn. In this light whereby I see thy beauty that doth make me like thee well. Thou must be married to no man but me, for I am born to tame you, Kate, and bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate, conformable with all other household Kates. But here comes your father. Never make denial. I must and will have Katharina as my wife.
This is school code 014078067, performing The Winter's Tale by William Shakespeare. Since what I am to say must be but that which contradicts my accusation, and the testimony on my part no other, but what comes from myself, shall scarce boot me to say not guilty. Mine integrity being counted falsehood shall, as I express it, be so received. Thus, powers divine behold our human actions as they do, I doubt not then, but innocence shall make false accusation blush, and tyranny tremble at patience. You, my lord, best know, who least seem to do so, my past life hath been as continent, as chaste, as true, as I am now unhappy, which is more than history can pattern, though devised and played to take spectators. For behold me, the fellow of a royal bed, which a moiety of the throne, a great king's daughter, the mother to a hopeful prince, here standing to prate and talk for life and honor for who pleased to come in here. For life, I prize it as I weigh grief, which I would spare. For honor 'tis a derivative from me to mine, and only that I stand for. I appeal to your own conscience, sir. Before Polixenes came to your court, how I was in your grace, how merited to be so, with what encounter so uncurrent I have strained to appear thus. If one jot beyond the bound of honor, or in act or will that way inclining, hardened be the hearts of all that hear me, and my nearest of kin cry fie upon my grave.
This is school code 014108078, and I'll be performing a monologue from Snapshot by Allison Moore. I don't know how it got here. It's just a piece of wood. Okay, petrified wood. Don't do that. This entire trip, you've been judging me. 700 miles now you judge my moisturizer, my hiking boots, my cell phone, which I might add you were very happy to use yesterday when the tire blew, and you remembered you never replaced the frickin' spare. Who I am is suddenly wrong out here. I mean, why does it matter if I want to buy some moccasins or leather hair clip? Why does it matter if the stitching isn't authentic to the tribes of the area? Why does it matter if I'll never even wear them when we get home? Did it ever occur to you that I'm trying to connect? That this might be a profound expression of engagement? But everything I touch you say, don't touch that, don't buy that. If you buy that hair clip, you're supporting the rape of a culture, all so that white middle-class tourists can go home with a souvenir. And yes, I know white is a construct. I'm a good person. I'm not an exploiter or a thief or, where did you get that pen? Do you know? When was the last time you actually went out and bought a shitty disposable pen? But here it is, on your dashboard. How did it get there? I'll tell you, you took it. Junk drawers across the country are filled with pens like this because we take them. That's what Americans do. We take pens from everywhere, from grocery stores, from gas stations, from work. If you took a computer, that would be theft, but nobody cares if you take a pen or a couple paper clips. They order in bulk, but technically, you're stealing. You are a thief. You have stolen pens. That's what we're talking about here. I know there was a sign. I know it's federally protected land, but when I was a kid, I used to go to Canyon Lake, and I collected a bunch of fossils. I'm talking close to 100 of them. Little snails and water plants. Nobody ever said, you're decontextualizing our geological history. They said, wow, these are heavy. And let me tell you something. If I hadn't found them, someone else would have. They'd probably be selling them right now in a gift shop somewhere. I know. We should put signs up everywhere, not just in national parks. Take only pictures, leave only footprints, and banners like corporate mission statements in office buildings everywhere. Prosecute little girls picking flowers. Jail time for arrogant asshole eco-bastards with stolen pens. I swear to God, I mean to take it. I don't remember taking it. I remember standing in the middle of the desert thinking how it reminded me of Gettysburg in winter. How petrified wood looks like puffs lying in the sand. And you said it really does look painted. Like we're walking around inside one of those paintings we saw in Taos, and I picked up a little piece and poured some water on it to bring out the colors, and I don't want to rape anyone, I just want the goddamn hair clips, not even a very pretty one.
This is Brighton Beach Memoirs by Neil Simon.
Will you stop that? I'm trying to think.
I'm glad I don't have your problems.
How'd you like an official American League baseballing in that?
I've got to talk to you, Stanley, like really important, serious talk.
Everybody in this house has to have a talk with somebody. Take a number off the wall and wait your turn.
I had a dream last night. It was about a girl. I can't tell you her name, but she's gorgeous. Well, we're kissing really hard and rubbing up against each other when I felt this tremendous buildup coming inside of me, like at the end of the 39 steps. And then there was an explosion, like a dam broke and everything rushed out to sea. It was the greatest feeling I had in my life. But when I woke up, I was
All wet.
Yeah, how'd you know?
It was a wet dream. You had a wet dream. I have them all the time.
There's nothing wrong with you when it happens?
You never had one before?
Yeah, but I slept through it.
Didn't you ever try and do it by yourself?
What do you mean?
Didn't you ever diddle with yourself?
No, never.
Baloney, I heard you. You diddle 3-4 times a week.
You're crazy. What do you mean by it?
Whack off,
What do
masturbate.
you mean? Quiet! Lori might hear you.
There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody does it, especially at our age. It's natural.
What do you mean, everybody? You know guys who do it?
Every guy I know does it. Except Haskell Fleshman, the fat kid. He does it to the other guys.
I can't believe I'm having this conversation.
It's puberty.
It's what?
Puberty, you never heard that word before? You don't read any books?
Yeah, the Citadel by A.J. Cronin. He never mentioned puberty.
Even Pop did it.
Pop. Our Pop. You know what, Stanley? I think you're full of shit.
Hey, don't you use that language. Who do you think you are? You're just a kid. Never let me hear you say that word again.
I don't get you. You mean you can use words like puberty, but I can't say words like shit?
Puberty is a scientific word. Shit's for those guys who hang around the beach.
What do you expect me to say when you tell me that our Pop whacks off?
I don't mean he still does it because he's married now, but when he was a kid, 14 or 15, the whole world whacks off.
President Roosevelt, too.
Rich kids are the worst. They whack off from morning till night.
Stanley, this is the most useful information you've ever taught me. What about girls?
5 times as much as
5 times as much as boys? Some of them don't even say hello to you. They're home all night whacking off.
That's just like we are. They have the same needs and desires.
Then why is it so hard to touch your boobs?
If you were a girl, would you like some guy jumping at you and grabbing your boobs?
Even if I had boobs, I'd love to touch them.
I've got my own problems to think about.
How do you do it?
I can't explain it.
Please, Stanley, I'll be your slave for a month. Please tell me how we do it.
I need a pencil and paper. I'll do it later.
Do you need crayons? Maybe shoot in color.
Hey, Eugene! I've got a major problem in my life. I haven't got time to draw girls masturbating for you.
I bet Nora doesn't do it.
Boy, could I win money from you. You think she's in the bathroom 7 times a day just taking showers?
She does it in the bathroom.
I knew 2 girls who used to do it during English class. I saw a girl do it once during a final exam. She got a 98 on her paper. Is she the one you were thinking about last night?
No, it was somebody else. One of the beach girls.
It was Nora! I see what's going on. I knew why you dropped your napkin 12 times at dinner tonight.
She drives me crazy. I think I'm in love with her.
Well, forget it. She's your cousin.
What's wrong with being in love with your cousin?
Because it's against the laws of nature. If she was your stepsister, it'd be dirty, but it'd be okay.
I mean, those rules. President Roosevelt married his cousin.
Maybe she was his 2nd or 3rd cousin, but you can't marry your 1st cousin. You get babies with 9 heads. Wish Papa would get back. I gotta talk to him later.
I'd still love to see her naked just once. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
I do it all the time.
You've seen her naked?
Lots of times. I fixed the lock on the bathroom door and opened it, pretending I didn't know anyone was in there.
I can't believe you. What a pig. What did she look like?
All I can tell you is, I was pretty miserable she was my 1st cousin.
That's when I learned that lust and guilt were very closely related. I gotta go wash up.
Have a good time.
I don't do that!
Hello, I'm school code 014088070, and I'll be doing Two Noble Kinsmen, Act 2, Scene 4 by William Shakespeare. Why should I love this gentleman? 'Tis odds he never will affect me. I am base. My father, the mean keeper of his prison. And he a prince. To marry him is hopeless. To be his whore is witless. Out upon to all what pushes are we wenches driven to when 15 once has found us. First I saw him. I, seeing, thought he was a goodly man. He has as much to please a woman in him, if he pleases to bestow it so. never these eyes yet looked on. Next I pitied him, and so would any young wench. Oh, my conscience that ever dreamed or vowed her maidenhead to a young handsome man. Then I loved him, extremely loved him, infinitely loved him, and yet he had a cousin. There is he too. Oh, but in my heart was Palamon. And there, Lord, what a coil he keeps. To hear him sing in an evening, what a heaven it is. And yet, his songs are sad ones. Fair-spoken was never a gentleman. When I come to bring him water in the morning, first, he bows his noble body, then salutes me thus. Fair gentle maiden, good morrow. May thy goodness get thee a happy husband. Once he kissed me, I loved my lips the better 10 days after. Or he would do so every day. He grieves much. And me as much to see him in his misery. What should I do to make him know I love him? For I would fain enjoy him. Say I ventured to set him free. What says the law then? Thus much for law or kindred, I will do it. And this night, or tomorrow, he shall love me. School code 014098073 presents The Gingerbread Lady by Neil Simon. Martin has grown accustomed to my face, accustomed to my touch, accustomed to my voice, and I think he's a little bored with my hair. He's devoted to me. He's respectful of me. He's indebted to me. But he's having a lot of trouble sleeping with me. For some inexplicable reason, inexplicable is his word, he has had no desire to make any sexual advances towards me. He makes them, but there's no desire. It's as if someone were in back of him pushing. He's not tired, he's not overworked, he's not distracted, he's simply turned off. That's my word. Did you know that in 1950, I was voted the prettiest girl at the University of Michigan? An all-American halfback was willing to give up a trip to the Rose Bowl just for one night in my favors. In 1951, I switched schools and was voted the prettiest girl at the University of Southern California. I received on the average of 15 sexual proposals a week, at least 2 from the faculty. When I was 16, I was offered a 7-year contract by RKO Pictures. They knew I couldn't act. They didn't even care. They said the way that I looked, it wasn't important. When I was 17 years old, a married psychiatrist in Los Angeles drove his car in a tree because I wouldn't answer his phone calls. You can read all this in my diaries. I still have them. When I was 19, I had an affair with the boy who was the son of the largest book publisher in the world. When I was 20, I had an affair with the largest book publisher in the world. The son threatened to kill the father, but by then I was having an affair with the youngest symphony conductor in the world. When I was 23, I slept with a member of the British royal household. I slept with him in the British royal house. There is a senator living in Washington, D.C. today who will vote any way I want him to vote, just by spending one morning in Washington, D.C. I have had more men. Men in politics, in the arts, in the sciences. More of the most influential men in the world in love with me, desirous of me, hungry for me than any other woman I've met in my entire life. And that son of a bitch, $400 a week television salesman tells me he's not interested, then let him go. I don't need him.
I'm school code 014088071, and I'll be performing As You Like It by William Shakespeare. It is not the fashion to see the lady, the epilogue, but it is no more unhandsome to see the word, the prologue. If it it be true that good wine needs no bush, 'tis true that a good play needs no epilogue. Yet good wine they do use good bushes, and good plays prove the better by the help of good epilogues. But a case of iron then that, and neither a good epilogue nor cannot insinuate on the behalf of a good play. I'm not furnished like a beggar, therefore to beg would not become me. My way is to conjure you, and I'll begin with I charge you, O woman, for the love you bear to men, to like as much of this play as may please you. And I charge you, O men, for the love you bear to women, as I perceive from your simpering you hate them not, that between you and the woman this play may please. If I were a woman, I would kiss as many as have beards that pleased me, complexions that liked me, and breasts I defied not. And I'm sure as many as have good faces, or nice breasts, or good beards will, for my kind offer, when I do make curtsy, bid me farewell. Thank you.
I am school code 014098074, and this is Oleana by David Mamet. For Christ's sake, who the hell do you think you are? You want a post. You want unlimited power to do and to say whatever you want, as it pleases you? Testing, questioning, flirting? Excuse me one moment, will you? The 12th. Have a good day, dear. The 15th. Now don't you look fetching. April 17th. If you girls would come over here. I saw you, Professor, for 2 semesters sit there, stand there, and exploit your, as he thought, paternal prerogative. And what is that but rape? I swear to God! You asked me in here to explain something to me as a child that I do not understand, but I came to explain something to you. You are not God. You asked me why I came? I came to instruct you. And your book? You think you're going to shine some light on me, you maverick, outside of tradition? No. Of that fine tradition of inquiry and polite skepticism. And you say you believe in free intellectual discourse? You believe in nothing. You believe in nothing at all. Your school code 08058064, presenting Romeo and Juliet by Shakespeare.
Marry, my child, early next Thursday morn, the young, gallant, and noble gentleman, the county parish at St. Peter's Church, shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church and Peter too, he shall not make me there the joyful bride. I wonder that at this haste that I should come to wed, ere he should be husband comes to woo. I pray you tell my lord and father, madame, that when I marry it shall be Romeo, not Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father. Tell him so yourself and see how he will take it at your hands.
How now, wife? Have you delivered to her a decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none. She gives you her thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft, take me with you, take me with you. Wife, how will she not? Does she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Does she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is to be wrought, so worthy a gentleman to be her bride?
Proud not you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I ever be of what I hate, even for hate that is meant to love.
How? Chump logic! What is this? Proud, and I thank you, and I thank you not, and yet not proud, Mistress Minion, you. Thank me? No thankings. No proud me? No prouds. But fettle your fine joints against Thursday next to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I'll drag thee thither on a hurdle. green sickness carrier. Out! You baggage! You tallow face!
Hi, what are you mad?
Good father, I beseech you on my knees. Hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, baggage! Young fool! I tell thee what. Get thee to church, or never after look me in the face again. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me! My fingers itch. Why, we had scarce thought us blessed that God had lent us but this one child. But now I see that this one is one too much. That we have a curse in having her. Out! Honor Hildring.
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
And why, my lady wisdom? Oh, hold your tongue, good prudence. A smatter with your gossips. Go.
I speak no treason.
Oh, Jordan!
We not want to speak.
Peace! You mumbling fool! Go off your gravity or a gossip's bowl, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
God's bread makes me mad. Day, night, work, play, alone and in company, still my care hath been to have her matched. And having now provided a gentleman of noble parentage, of fair demesnes, youthful and nobly leaned, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, proportioned as one's thought would wish a man, to have a wretched, puling fool, a whining mammet in her fortune's tender, answer, I'll not wed. I cannot love. I am too young. I pray you, pardon me. But as you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Graysbury you will, you shall not house with me. Look to it, think on it. I do not use to jest. Thursday is near. Lay hand on heart, advise. And you'll be mine, I'll give you to my friend. But and you will not hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I'll ne'er acknowledge thee, nor what is mine shall ne'er do thee good. Look to it, think you. I'll not be forsworn.
Hi everyone, we are the two theater games teams competing in the theater games category at Fullerton. This is Team Tycoon. I am Molly.
I'm Carson.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Shelby.
I'm Toby.
And this is Team Haha, I'm Jack.
Dahlia. I'm Rebecca.
I'm Sophie.
And I'm Tucker. So basically at Fullerton, we go in and there's 5 different games that are written on paper, mixed up in a little bag, and we have to choose a random game out of that bag. So we don't know what game we're going to be playing, so that's the game that we play.
And you might recognize us from comedy sports, but we don't go, it's not under the category comedy sports, it's under theater games, but we just make teams within our comedy sports team, and we make teams within the comedy sports team, and it's a lot of the similar games that we do, so it's a lot of fun. So Team Haha is going to start us off with the game.
Forward reverse DVD.
So, forward reverse DVD is, they're going to be doing a 4-minute scene, and at any point, I'll act as one of the judges calling the scene. I can call forward, reverse, director's commentary, different language, fast forward, slow down, as you would do when you watch a DVD. So, can I get a suggestion of a location for their scene? Just anything, blurt it out.
China.
Disneyland. Bathroom.
Target.
Farmer's Market.
Target.
Oh, I liked Rio de Janeiro. I think that's one we've ever done before. So they have 4 minutes.